Hello and welcome back. This is Redemption Goddess, and today I'm covering a Marine's viral video. I'll link the Heal, this YouTube channel, in the description box. I'm just going to give you a summary and give you my opinion, which this one here, I have zero expertise in anything military. So first I want to say thank you to all of the service members, and thank you for your selflessness. Thank you for everything that you do, to keep us safe and keep us free. Even if you don't quite understand the hows and the whys, you still go over there and you do it. And all of the corruption and all of the lies and the money grabs and all of this, and you still go over there, go to places, you represent us. So I just want to say thank you. And rest in peace, and my condolences to all of the people that has lost loved ones as they were serving. So first I want to say that the beauty of our country, you guys, I don't know, sometimes I think we lose track because we're so busy fighting with each other. There are people trying hell or high water to not get a little angry, because when they get here, they start, talking about us like a dog and disparaging us and talking about our culture and our food and all of this. As they eat the food, as they partake in all of our freedoms, they talk about us like a dog. I do not like that. That kind of pisses me off a little bit. But to the story, this is a Marine. Now, as of now, I believe they're trying to court-martial him. But it all started, he jumps on Facebook. Now, he did have his uniform on. I know that they have a lot of different rules in the military. A lot of things to have to do with things that you can do when you're in uniform, what you can say. And obviously, you're not supposed to talk about their rank and file, probably in or out the uniform. And I actually know two other Marines. I know two Black Marines and one Hispanic female Marine. And I'm telling you, when you have conversations with them, you can see it's just like they want to tell you, but they know that you won't understand. There's a guy, my one gut friend, he's going to write a book. I'm waiting on the book to come out. I can't wait to read it because maybe I can get some insight into it. I've never been real big on military books, war books. I didn't read The Art of War. I listened to it on an audiobook. And I ain't even really, you go to sleep. I didn't even hear it all or listen to it all. I haven't completed it, whatever. I'm not a big military. I don't know a lot about military. My grandpa was in the Army. My aunt was in the Army. My other cousin is in the Air Force. I have service members in my family. But me personally, I just don't know much. So this man, he gets on there and he's saying that he wants the rank and file, the people responsible for this botched pullout, he wants them held accountable. It sounds simple, right? It sounds really simple. Well, they did not like that. He said he was willing to give up over $2 million in his retirement. He didn't want no VA services. He didn't want nothing. He wants the rank and file held accountable. Right? Now, many people are thinking that the Republicans are going to snatch this man up and make him some type of senator, try to get him into office. I can see that. Republicans would love a guy like this. He also said that, his commanding officers, his rank and file officers, the people ahead of, above him, he gave them a ominous threat. It was almost like a threat. I think that they took it like a threat. I think that's why they're trying to court-martial his butt. And he says he's already ahead of them and blah, 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 blah. And what he's trying to do is bring awareness, get more folks woke up, and really get this message out to make these people be held accountable. So apparently they don't want this man talking. He has 17 years worth of service under his belt. And he said he was willing to walk away from it all. It sounds like they're going to make him walk away from it anyway. I don't know how the court-martial stuff work. I guess that's the military jail and you be in trouble. So is he going to be on the run like Edwin Snowden? What's the man? Snowden? Is he going to have to go to Russia now? you know. And he know too much. He know too much. He know too much stuff. You already know. Y'all better keep track of this man and make sure. They didn't say his name in the title or anything here. I'm gonna go do a little bit more research, but I want you to go check out the piece that they did. You know, they played his video. They played a second video of him, and then they did some commentary in the end. And the one thing what the guy said, he said the Republicans would love him. They're going to pick him up and make him some type of senator. They're going to pick him up and, you know, make sure that he gets a position as a lawmaker somewhere or a congressman. You know, they're going to try to get him into politics. And it would be a shoe-in for him. You know, it would definitely be a shoe-in for him. But we just don't quite know where we're going. Now, let's talk about this. Let's talk about Myanmar, I believe. Y'all know the military took over that government, right? Here in America, there are just so many checks and balances. I think that they looked at our founding fathers. They looked at everything they hated. Where they, you know, why they were here, why they came here, so they say. Everything they hated about where they fled from. And they tried to make it to where it would never be like that. So they put all these checks and balances in place to where not one person would just be wielding all of this power and passing it down generation to generation and generation to their children. But you kind of see it happening anyway. You kind of do see it happening anyway, right? And you just kind of sit and imagine, you like, wow, if our military turns on us, not turns on us, but turns and backs one person and flips our system, we will be in trouble. Like in big trouble. And that's the only thing I can I'm always sitting here like, man, you know, we have the freedom to be as dumb as we want to be and say all of this crazy stuff and, you know, but the actual ins and outs of how everything works, it almost seems like we're given the illusion of freedom. It's an illusion. Right? And I can't stand when they have all of these fake committees and, oh, we're going to get to the bottom of this and get to the bottom of that. And nothing ever really comes from it. We pay for them to sit up there and so-called have the committee. We pay for the non-results. We paid their salaries, man, and they sit up there and they talk and they put it on TV like they really, look, we're trying to be transparent. Look at us. We're sitting around talking and banging gavels. And you're like, okay. You watching C-SPAN, you watching this, that, and you like, this is a shit show of nothing. You guys are just walking around in your little nice suits and jewelry, talking shit, passing paper around. That's what it looked like to me. I'm sorry. I'm serious. That's what it looks like to me. Arguing and fighting with each other. And lying on each other. Some of them lie on each other. This one look, and then they'll go digging up each other's records and exposing this and that. And they always trying to figure out scandals and getting this one that fired and trying to, let me try to get you fired so I can get this other position. I want to move up. I want to be the speaker of this and that. And you're like, oh my gosh. And so that's why I say the illusion of freedom. Oh, this coffee is so good, y'all. The illusion of freedom. And so these types of situations, when you have individuals that are willing to step up and speak out, you know, some folks will call this man a traitor. Some people will chastise this man. And then you have some people, they want to hear what he got to say. I know what they don't want. They don't want him talking too much because he know too much. He know too much, y'all. And I don't know how this is all going to work out. I really don't, but I'm following it. Yeah, because y'all know how they'll disappear. They will disappear stories, you know. They'll do the story and then the story will just disappear. It'll just fade away. And you won't hear nothing about this man or nothing about the story. They'll try to just fade it away. That's why they can't really stand the independent content creators. I'm going to do a whole nother thing on that. I need to gather my thoughts so I can speak on it correctly, because it's just my opinion anyway. I can't prove a lot of this stuff, but I'm going to do a whole separate piece on that. But they are angry. See, I'm doing this. If you don't watch The Hill, you don't know. If you don't watch The Hill, you don't partake in any type of conservative news, you're not going to know about this. Right? And so you'll be in the dark, like, what's going on now? Who did what? Somebody tell me, what's going on? So I'm telling you, this man, he got on his Facebook. Now, he did have on his uniform when he was talking. He was very, very disgruntled, very, very angry. He wants accountability for the higher ups that are responsible for this botched Afghan the ending, you know, the extraction, the boxed extraction, the boxed, I said evacuation, that's not it. Y'all know what I mean. I don't have enough of this caffeine in me yet. Let me do one more sip, maybe my brain. Okay, so, of course, Republicans, like, you have to say the right things. I did a video last night. Y'all go check that out. Talking about being a parrot. Like, if you want to be a part of a certain group, you have to be their parrot. You have to say the things exactly the way they want you to say them for that high impact, that shock value. So, of course, all of this is Biden's fault. Everything. Yes, Biden, it is technically all his fault. Technically. But then you got to come on down to the military. Whoever that top brass of that is, it's their fault too. Then you come down to their boss. Whoever they are, it's their fault too. And all the way down into them ranks or whatever. Not all the way down into the ranks, but all of those top tier folks in leadership. So it starts with Biden. Yes, it's his fucking fault. Then it just trickles down. So you're probably looking at about maybe 10 or 15 people. This shit is their fault. Them people blood is on their hands. And what this man is saying, basically they don't care. They don't care. And they want to silence you. Actually, they're kind of proving his point. They're going to silence you if you speak out about it. When he talks about the people that are trying to get those ranking positions and how they actually view other service members, he speaks on that in detail. So it kind of really just seems like you have to step on a whole bunch of people's backs and you have to be a heartless psychopath, to make it up into the ranks. If you decide that's not your goal and you're just there and you just kind of, I guess there's just a glass ceiling. You kind of hit this point where you cannot go any further if you're not a heartless psychopath. But if you're a heartless psychopath, you can go up as high as you want to go. And then obviously bloodline, they look at that stuff too. Oh, your daddy's daddy, And you have police officers and all types of other little jobs that they do that. I know that it's called something, but it's not coming to me right now. Where you get all your family members involved. And it's like, you're not looking in the outside no more. It's like, this is a family thing now. So, no. I mean, I definitely respect our service members. I definitely respect the fact that you can put that uniform on and be selfless enough to risk your life for me to have freedom to drive down the street and eat what I want to eat and do what I want to do, say fuck you online and fuck Biden, and I'm free to go to school and learn or not, you know, the libraries and the public parks and all of the beauty that we have here. Our laws and things like that, you know, you can't just walk up on nobody and slap them. And even if you do know the police chief and whoever else you know, your ass going to jail. When you go over to other countries, that shit is family run and whoever got the most money, and it just don't matter. You know, you can just be killed, military come pull you out the house and all of this. And when I hear this man talk and how fed up he is, it makes me a little nervous. How fed up are our military? Are they really, really fed up? Then you add PTSD into it. Then you add other mental health issues into it. Can they find 1 million people? Is there 1 million or more fed up service members? Fed up to the point where they would say, we could run this country better. That's the part that I'm nervous about. I don't have my tinfoil hat on. I feel like going to get it, but I don't. And I don't understand. Anybody listening to this, I don't see how you wouldn't think of this or see this as being something that actually could happen. You get 1 million people that can think like, hell, not even 1 million, 100 and some thousand. And you get them pissed off enough to say, we're taking over. We can run the country better than y'all. We can run the country better than the present structure that we have. We can do it better. We have better strategic this or that and whatever. And we should be able to take it over and we'll run the country better. I respect my service members and stuff. But no, I don't want that. No, I do not want that. Now, here's another beautiful thing. I think that they projected that it's like 2 guns per house. It's at least 2 guns per household in the United States. 370 million people times 2. Okay, guns. And you know people have way more than that. It would be a bloodbath. It just would be a bloodbath. You know. And when you always think of the minority, I'm the minority here. I'm the 13%. I'm just 13%. And you know good and damn well 13% of black folks is not finna get together and help protect each other. You know this. Some of them will be fighting over on the Mexican side. Some of them will be fighting over in the white side. Some of them be over in Asia somewhere fighting. We won't have a full 13% to help protect us if some crazy shit went down. No. They'll be right with they'll be right with folks trying to kill you. Trying to take you out. All I can say is, you guys, I don't know if y'all pray or believe in God or however that works, or whoever you believe in, who you pray to. I think it's time to start praying and redeeming ourselves, going inside, working on ourselves, because evil does not have a color, honey. I know that there's like circumstantial evil, and then there's just like pure evil. Some folks are evil out of circumstance. Without those circumstances, they wouldn't do the things that they do. You know, and then you just have some people that hell bent on evil. Every chance they get, every corner they look, they looking to brutalize, con, steal, lie, cheat, and they have zero remorse. At least circumstantial evil, they like, damn, I wish I didn't have to do it, but I got to do it. Just like somebody come in and hurt your child. They hurt your child. They come in and hurt your child. Now you ain't never even punched nobody out or nothing. and you see that child bloody, honey, the devil himself will arise up inside of you, and you gonna go red. Whoever did it, they better hope they not close to you. And you probably ain't gonna have no remorse. You probably ain't gonna have no remorse. That's in my opinion, that's circumstantial evil. Like that's a circumstance that push you over the edge. Same thing with people that steal. You got some children at home hungry, or hell, your stomach done just hit your back. And you hungry, like you don't have nothing, you don't have no money, ain't nobody trying to give you no money, and you hungry. And you go your ass in that grocery store and you start eating. And you don't care if the police coming. You just know that you about to eat you some food. And when you get out of jail from doing this, you gonna do it again. So they better try to get you some social services or something while you in there, because you plan on probably doing it again. It's not that you a freaking kleptomaniac. No, it's your ass is hungry. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no way to get no money, and you're desperate. To me, that's circumstantial evil. Now, true enough, I feel like shit, go panhandle, go do something, whatever, but people don't think like that. And they have zero remorse. But back to this military stuff, honey. Please go check out this man's story. Let me know what you think. For those of you that are in the military, you know, if you have some comments, I definitely would love some insight onto this, because I don't want to misspeak. I don't want to disrespect anyone. Do y'all feel like this man was disrespectful by even making the video in his uniform? Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Like, share, and subscribe.